Aluminum or aluminium? As most of you will probably know, and some of you may well have argued about in the past, Americans pronounce it aluminum. However, in the Great United Kingdom, we pronounce it aluminium. This has caused a great number of transatlantic arguments over the years, with Americans insisting they're right and British people insisting they're right. But you're both right, and that's nobody's fault. Well, it is. It's this bloke's fault. This is Sir Humphrey Davy, the man who isolated aluminium or aluminum, and he couldn't make up his bloody mind. So if you want to blame anyone, blame this indecisive. So if we rewind to the 1800s, when the element in question was first isolated by Sir Humphrey Davy, who was a British chemist and science rock star, he first decided to call it aluminium, and this is because it is derived from alum, a compound used in dyeing and tanning. Fair enough. Then he decides, no, and then for reasons that are yet to be explained, decided to change it to aluminum. Yes, aluminum, just like the Americans say it today. However, Sir Humphrey Davy, being the indecisive that he was, decided to change his name again, this time to make it sound just that little bit more sciencey, and decided to call it aluminium, at which point the Americans basically dug their heels in and said, "F*** off, Humphrey," and thus starting the Great Transatlantic Pronunciation War, one that would outlive Davy, outlive the British Empire, and somehow find its way onto YouTube comment sections centuries later. The Americans being delightfully stubborn, stuck with aluminum, because frankly they'd already printed it on things. The British, of course, insisted on aluminium because adding unnecessary syllables is our national pastime, right after queuing and being inherently passive-aggressive.